That's a little long, so yeah, you want this big glistening fish in your mouth, you cat. And then you realize there was a hitch about 4 syllables in, so you're like, hey, Happy, you won. And then you get to pause there. There's no reason to pause there. Hey, you dumb cat. You want this glistening fish?
Hey.
That's how it goes.
I'm a cat.
That's the process. And then
That's
you
offensive.
And somebody's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Anyway, so I don't have to work on holidays anymore. I don't have to work on weekends anymore. That's nice. I do twice as many scripts a week. So there's that. Another thing that's nice about it is that there were honestly like more experienced, probably better writers than me who like didn't want or need a full-time gig, who turned it down. So because of that, I got to do really good shows. Because I was one of that, like, I had the highest, or I was up there at least in terms of seniority of the writers who accepted the gig. And so I wrote the most recent seasons of Tokyo Ghoul, of Attack on Titan. Yeah, and I kind of got that because I went for the higher up gigs. So I got to work on shows that like are really cool, that I'm really into the storyline. Always like to make up for whatever lack of talent I may have. I will like do copious research. So those shows also have like a lot of good manga to work with. So I use that to like inform my choices on it. And I have time, and also like now that it's a real job, I can requisition manga. So I can be like, excuse me, I need volumes 10 through 30 of Attack on Titan. The only one they wouldn't do it for was Tokyo Ghoul, because they were like, dude, it's one season. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also 100 volumes of manga, and they're like, we cannot do 100 volumes of manga. It's like, great, fine, I'll use Manga Rock. You've driven me to this. For those who don't know, that is irony. Wait, you didn't hear that. I didn't say that, y'all. Is anybody recording this? That was a joke. It's satire.
Hi, Oscar!
No!
Hi, Oscar! The cat betrayed you!
Keep it secret, you two.
I'm pretty sure everyone on the region knows your secrets anyways, so.
I didn't hear that. Probably.
Can I, louder? Should I go louder?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, Spider.
The cat betrayed him. Everyone already knows the secrets anyways.
Lucifer or Urushihara and the Devil is a part-timer.
This is going on YouTube too.
Okay, cool. Nice. For those who
He doesn't know
haven't,
my YouTube channel.
It's the story of there's an alternate dimension where there is a demon who's coincidentally named Satan, but like he's not like a fallen angel from like Christian he's not from our universe basically. And he is trying to conquer the world of men. He fails because of this great hero, and he flees to Earth, where he finds out that he's lost all of his magic. But he's one of those guys that you just can't keep down, Satan. You know, there's something about him. He's got this drive, and so he is determined. He gets a job because he realizes like money is how you get shelter. He's like already thinking about how to conquer Earth, right? And so he just.
In the end, I was betrayed.
He decides he's going to become the best employee he can be in the name of world domination. So it's like, within like 2 weeks, he's shift supervisor. And he's like, yeah, right now it's shift supervisor. Tomorrow it's Japan. And next week it's the world. It's really cute. And like sort of, it has this like twisted, sort of macabre, uplifting undertone to it. Because it's like, well, if the devil himself can do it, why can't I? We can all do the best.
Because you're Oscar, not a demon.
And work our way ahead.
Inside of you.
So yeah, I liked it a lot.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oscar's inside Oscar just becomes like his own inside.
I'm not the uplifting character.
He's an old man inhabiting a 14-year-old's body. This is not right. This is not okay. This is not okay. I wonder how Oscar feels about that. Would you like to ask the question?
I don't know if he's here for Ruby. I don't remember him. I don't remember them saying
My villainous time has come.
We'll get there.
The big bad. I'm blowing up buildings and stuff. And then he heals up his chest hole and he punches me. He just punches all the fight right out of me. And the next scene, I am his roommate. And I'm a bit of a neat. So now I'm like hanging out with the main character, I guess, and I just play video games all day. I'm kind of annoying. Definitely not the big bad. So yeah, that was really fun. Another good story about that is people liked that show, and so they were posting on Facebook saying, "Hey, I loved you as Lucifer and Devil as a part-timer." My grandma follows me on Facebook. She's a devout Baptist. And so she called me and she was like, "Aaron, did you voice the devil in one of your animes?"
It is Aaron. I was right.
Like, no, Grandma, no. That was my roommate.
No, the devil's his roommate. So is the headmaster at Beacon.
I just told her, yeah, but I'm a bad guy. That simplified it. He's not a good guy. Really. Any other questions?
You should ask him the question how he feels about a grown man inhabiting his body.
After the what?
You should totally ask.
Oh,
Do you want me to ask it?
There's a period.
Okay, do it. We might have to get up closer. We might have to get up closer.
You can get up closer. I'll sit back here.
No. I would say I usually get like 2 to 3 parts a year that are like significant. There is a notable exception in my career of 16 years, and that is from ages 14 to 18. And that coincides with the Conqueror of Shambhala movie coming out and a YouTube video coming out known as The Death of Aaron's Voice. That is
So he killed himself. Okay.
This was a point where, you know, like,
I'm kidding.
I would Google myself, you know, look myself up on YouTube sometimes.
You'd definitely be on this one.
Or washed up, so go try that song. I would look myself up, and the video that had the most views was this one. Like, usually it was like 1,000 or 2,000 on like a video of like a panel I was in. This one was like 30,000, which was very significant to me. And it was the scene in Conqueror of Shambhala where I'm like, brother, you can't leave, I just got you back. And I'm trying to simulate the cracks in the voice, but I can't, because my voice was so high and so cracky. But yeah, it was just going all over the place with the voice cracks. And so there came a point where I sounded a little too real as a teenager to be cast for teenage roles, if that makes sense. You know, like Naruto, sure, we pretend he's 16, but like no 16-year-old can do a clean battle cry. That's not a thing. You know, you get a 16-year-old screaming like they're going to war, and you're gonna be like, it's gonna sound like George with the Jungle, but like maybe like as he's on the rope, he's like getting like poked with like a little spear. Yeah, Trinity Blood is a great example. Mike McFarlane, bless his heart, he tried to give me another role after Full Metal Alchemist, and it was Eon Fortuna was his name in Trinity Blood. Trinity Blood's really interesting because it's one of the last shows that Troy Baker was anime doubly in. Well, I guess he did Grappler Baki recently, which is super weird to me. Like, that show is the ugliest show I've ever seen. I bet. It must be awesome to be popular and that ugly. Like, the faces in that show are haunting. It makes the guys in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure look totally normal. Yeah, that is my opinion. And that's the original, I haven't seen the new one. But, wait, I have a point here. Oh yeah, Eon Fortuna. So there's this scene where I'm like trying not, I'm a vampire. Again, I thought I was going to be a bad guy because it starts out with me trying to kill one of the main characters. But I'm definitely just a soft boy with a good heart who happens to be a vampire. And so I'm trying really hard not to bite my friend, but I've been stabbed in the gut with or shot in the gut with like a silver bullet. And so the only way to heal is to eat someone, and it's making my instincts sort of take over. So I have this really intense emotional scene where I'm like screaming at her to get away from me or to kill me or just do anything to avoid me eating you right now. And all the screaming was just like, I sounded like one of the Meeseeks, you know? you're a real teenage vampire. Whatever that may translate to. I don't know what like the vampire years are like the opposite of dog years or what. Any other questions?
Are they the opposite of cat ears?
You can get close if you want.
Well, Brittany Lotta directed season 2, and so I did a little bit. I did like the transition voice part of it, but it was actually just my body with my cousin Justin Cook's mouth coming out of it. She's clever like that, casting family members as each other. But yeah, so it's my character's father's soul sort of possesses him for a bit, and he's like pretty ruthless. But yeah, it was cool to watch, but it was not me performing. That would be cool. I wish
What
I could
other
do that
show do I
voice.
know that happened?
Justin Cook also plays Kirishima in My Hero Academia. Yeah, he's got one of those really cool guy smoker kind of voices. Not that smokers sound cool, y'all. All right. Only sometimes. There's like a 40% chance your voice comes out cool. There's a 20% chance that you lose it entirely, and there's a 40% chance it's just like really weak, and also you cough a lot. So don't do it.
Like that.
Also, he was a smoker. He sounds cool. But anyway, I don't know why I'm saying this. Any other questions? Yes. That's tough. I've got one in the books that I'm really excited about that I can't talk about yet. But like in a week, so you know, keep an eye out, I guess, on the Funimation site or like wherever you get your anime news. There's one coming out that I'm already like I just did my first session for it. I'm like really enjoying it. But do what? It's not a villain, but it's someone who says perfectly like mundane things, but in the most villainous, not mundane, but like says amoral things. Like he'll be talking about the properties of a plant or something like that, and all of a sudden like he starts taking these really villainous tones, and he gets very excited about the thing in a way that makes him look evil. Yeah, that's all I'll say. I may have already said too much. Yeah, it may just be crazy. Crazy about writing. Leonardo Watch from Blood Blockade Battlefront, Final Answer. That show is really cool. It shares crew, the original Japanese shares crew from Cowboy Bebop, like the creators of the show. And it has a killer soundtrack, very jazzy, and it's basically like Men in Black, but instead of it being aliens, and the aliens, instead of it being aliens, it's creatures from other dimensions. So it's sort of like you'll get like a Cthulhian monster with like elephant trunks for eyes, eating like a burger next to a salaryman in New York City, and that's just normal. And crazy stuff happens all the time. Yeah, and it's very funny. My character is this sort of like pseudo-sarcastic, a little bit nasally, windblown leaf that's just sort of like and there's no one that it's more fun to pretend to be tired as than Leonardo Watch. That's how I'll put it. Yeah. Any other questions? Really fun. So Funimation did a Kickstarter for a redub of Escaflowne, which
Should we ask the Oscar
so I'll start with, I really felt like I watched it after it got passed, and I did feel like it could benefit.
You want to go like sit up there because now I can stop you.
Character that I didn't think Funimation could drastically improve on was Vaughn Pinella, because Kirby Morrow was the highlight of it to me. He did a really good job. But there were some things that I wanted to do. So like I tried to go like a little more ham at parts. I feel like just back then, actors weren't told to like go as visceral or all out as they do in a lot of modern anime. So yeah, whenever I was like screaming and killing people, I I was like willing to do a little bit of vocal damage, basically, because I thought the character was so cool. Something interesting about it was I auditioned for the anime, like the television series, and for that he's like a 15-year-old. And then I got cast, and then first we recorded the movie. In the movie, he's like a 24-year-old and like way manlier. So like I did not start by recording the character I auditioned for. So I remember like going in for it, like I tried to sound kind of manly. I was like, this is my deep voice. Try to be cool. I'm like, is it working? Anyway, so I tried that, and then I had a scene where I killed like 30 soldiers. So like I recorded, I don't know, like half an hour worth of regular dialogue as this manly guy, not quite feeling it, not quite understanding the character. And I had a scene where I killed like 30 soldiers on the bridge of an airship, and the last guy's like, how can you do this, da, 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 da. And I started laughing at him, and then like I cut him down too. And after that, like I really liked that, because it was again that kind of like villainish streak. And then Sonny Strait, the director, was like, that was really good. You want to go back and record the first part? And I was like, yeah. So we re-recorded the whole first part, and it felt a lot better once I had the context of, I don't know, once I had all that blood on my blade. Yeah. So it was fun. Thanks for that question.
That sounds
Any
wrong.
others? Yes.
I got one, two. Should I go up there?
Yeah, you should go up there.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Where should I go to?
Oh, like sort of like sort of like fourth row in front.
One issue is we don't have as much time to try and get back to the licensors about certain things. So, for example, we like very last minute learned that we wouldn't be allowed to change the prayer that they do. They do this prayer that goes, since fire is the soul, black smoke is the soul's release, ashes thou words and art, now return, ... to the great flame of fire, is how the original roughly goes. The great flame of fire is a term that I find painfully redundant. The great law of fire could be cool. The great something of fire that isn't just also fire. Because when you're talking about the great fire of fire, and that's what flame of fire is, like there's no substantive difference there. I think it's silly. The worst part was that, like, now return to the great fire would have been for Flatwise. But we weren't able to negotiate because it was silent dub.
I'm gonna try to get closer so you can
So it
hear me.
had to go up. So when Jay sent their request that we just not change it at all, we didn't have time to like make a case, basically, and be like, well, actually, like, I think you will find that now return to the great fire is a accurate translation that conveys everything you want it to without being redundant. So that kind of thing comes up. I'm trying to think of some others. I haven't personally experienced this lately because I have so much manga access and the shows I've done have stuck fairly close to the manga, but it's obviously difficult whenever you're trying to predict what is being, like, you know, you'll get foreshadowing a lot in anime. You know, somebody, you know, the hero deals with a small threat and then it like pans up through the skyscrapers and you see like a cat girl standing on a power cord and she's like, if only you knew what was coming next. And then a made up word, you know? He to go rob a bee. And it's like, what is he to go robbery? Is that like your nickname for this person? Do you go way back with them? Is that like a name for whatever their station is, or like what the prophecy of this world would call them? So you get foreshadowing and you have to figure out what it is, and you never want to write a line without at least having a really good guess as to what you're talking about. Even if I am going to keep it all obscure from the audience, I at least feel like I should know like what the glacier looks like under the water if I'm going to have the right to touch these words at all and change them. And so that can be really difficult when you can't read or watch ahead. That said, that's what manga's for. So I've got, with Fire Force, I've got like all of the, I am way ahead of where the storyline is. And also, they